Hello everyone. 2024 is coming to an end, and I'm sure, like many of you are doing, I've been going over in my head how the last year has gone for myself, and how I want to move forward into 2025. As such, this video is going to be a jumbled ramble of thoughts that I will have the unfortunate task of trying to string together into something cohesive. I started making shorts about a year and a half ago now with nothing but my phone microphone and a dying laptop, and since then I've learned better techniques for editing audio and video, gotten a proper microphone, and as of this Christmas, got a used desktop. Throughout the year, I also experimented with a few ideas for the channel as well. Back in January, I tried putting out 2 shorts a day instead of 1, but that proved to be a bit too much for me to handle. Everything from writing scripts, recording gameplay, editing everything together, and checking for mistakes is something that I do all by myself. When I essentially doubled the amount of content I was creating, not only was I burning myself out and making videos the day before they were meant to come out, but I wasn't happy with the quality I was putting out. So after I wrapped up Reign of Chaos, I brought it back down to 1 short per day and maintained that consistency since then. In May, I put out my first long-form video, which is the story of Dark Souls, and while it didn't do nearly as well as I had hoped at the time for how much time I had put into it, I did have plans to follow it up with a video of Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne after it. Last August, I also started working on a script for the story of League of Legends, hoping to get it out by the time Season 2 of Arcane was wrapping up. And after I finished my series on the Frozen Throne, I had started making videos on the story of World of Warcraft. So if I had all of these videos I was hoping to make in the second half of the year, where did they go? Truth be told, this year I went from being unemployed to having both a full-time job and an on-call job. Just like my D&D and Magic nights, this channel is only a hobby to me since the intention behind it was to be a place for me to talk about my favorite games. I mostly work on the shorts on the weekends and during the week if I can find the time, and between working 2 jobs, keeping up with daily shorts, and the last few months being pretty busy outside of all that, I've been feeling pretty burnt out on everything. Now, all that being said, I have no intention to stop making videos. I love making the shorts videos as they're a consistent stream of content that I can produce, and allow me to talk about the games that I love over an extended period of time. At the moment, I'm working on finishing Diablo 3, delving into Heart of the Swarm, and starting Pokemon Crystal. In addition, I'll be setting a few goals for myself over the coming year. At the moment, I'm not sure whether or not to try breaking up the League of Legends video into a whole series or keep it as one massive video, and while I don't expect it to be finished by the end of the year, I'd like to make a pretty good dent into the whole story. Not only that, but I also want to make a few videos covering the stories of a few indie games that I want to revisit, such as Ori and the Blind Forest. I'll also be streaming Diablo 4 with some of my friends over on James's channel, which I will leave a link to in either the description or the comments of this video. And if people are interested in a more unscripted format, I might try streaming my StarCraft 2 and Crystal playthroughs over on YouTube, assuming I can find the time. So what is the whole point of this video supposed to be? Well, just like everything else on this channel, this video is really meant for me. By this time next year, I want to be able to look back and feel more accomplished than I have this year, and so I'm hoping by putting my goals out into the world, I'll be able to maintain the motivation to reach them. To those of you who sat through this whole thing, I just want to thank you for all the support. I always enjoy seeing people's comments on my videos and try to respond to them when I can, so feel free to leave a comment or 2 on some of my upcoming shorts, and be sure to like the video. This has been Lore Masters Eric, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.